What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. Welcome back if you are here with me again. I hope this reading finds you all well, okay, and in good health. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Just know I appreciate you all. Those that have been with me for a while, thank you so much, okay? Let's see what's going on with you guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, you got to know. And with that exclamation mark on the end, to me, that is a hell no. Okay, so whatever is going on, your answer is already no. All right, and then at the bottom, it says let go. So there may be something or someone you're trying to hold on to that spirit is already like, listen, there's a no here, a strong no. It's time to let it go. It's time to release it. Always remember that releasing something only shows the universe that you are ready for better, okay? You're ready and you're willing to receive better, okay? So let's see what else. What in the world? Addiction. All right, so codependent, obsession, possession, controlling has a block or restraint. So there's someone you need to say no to because, first of all, they don't respect boundaries. Two, they're possessive, they're controlling, they may have an addiction, okay? Or that addiction could be their obsession to you. So, yeah, maybe you told someone no, and they're very codependent. All right. This could be signs about someone that the universe has shown you, but you're not paying attention, okay? Whether it's that or you have paid attention and you're telling this person no, that I feel like you're dealing with a very obsessed or codependent or possessive controlling person. Okay? Maybe. Maybe. So you got no. But then you got no. That was funny because I was about to say, you have no, but then you have maybe. Your answer is maybe. But then you have your answer is no. Okay? So this is something that you may be going back and forth in your head. Okay? You might be like, well, maybe it'll work. Maybe they're okay. Maybe, you know, they'll change. No. Okay? Especially with this addiction card that came out here. Okay? You may have hopes for someone. They may tell you that they'll do this, but maybe it's not a definite answer, right? We want a definite answer, right? So let's go ahead and see what else you got here. All right. Okay. What is going on with Sagittarius? Maybe somebody is trying to convince you, you know, that y'all should work something out. Look at that, 2 of Cups in the reverse. Someone you're no longer with, or someone that is an ex. Okay, maybe this is why Spirit is saying, hey, they're an ex for a reason. Okay, let's see. Hierophant. Could be a Taurus for some of you guys. Could be someone that comes off as very religious or moral, like a high standing person, but I definitely don't. I was gonna say I don't feel like that's this person's energy. 10 of Wands here in the reverse. Someone that they have a lot of things within they're gonna have to continue to release. I do feel like that whoever this person is, they put on an outer shell that everything is okay, they're doing all right, but deep down they have some burdens here that they definitely need to release, they need to let go of. They may like to use you to dump their burdens on, okay, or they have some things they need to do to get on track here. The Emperor in the reverse. Aries energy. For some of you guys, that could be that's a masculine energy. But like I said, he's not in his divine masculine because he's the Emperor in the reverse. And the Emperor upright would be the divine masculine. You know, he would be your ideal man. He would be that responsible, mature leader, you know, but he's in the reverse. He's everything else. Irresponsible, could be controlling, but you know, you do have that addiction, controlling. That would definitely explain the Emperor in the reverse, controlling, possessive. You know, people that are leaders, they don't have to control, but when you are the Emperor, you try to force your authority. When you're the Emperor in the reverse, you try to force your authority on someone. That's why I said this is someone that walks around like they're high and mighty, right? But inside, they fucked up. The Emperor in the reverse could be narcissistic, could be controlling. There could be an age difference here because this could represent a older masculine energy. But if he's in the reverse, he could be older but immature. You know, older but irresponsible. Two of Swords here. Definitely something that you feel like there is a lot of stagnancy, or you and this person, it's very hard for you guys to see eye to eye. A lot of conflict. Maybe this person can also cause you a lot of mental conflict. Just seems like no matter what, you guys just cannot move forward, okay? There's stagnant energy here. Could be a know-it-all, especially with that Two of Swords with that Emperor in the reverse. Someone that's just, you just cannot tell them what, you know, what to do maybe. The Emperor here, the King of Wands here. The King of Wands and the Emperor coming out in the reverse definitely indicates someone that's very, they could lack control. They could lack sexual control. They could also be a player in a sense. Okay, because in either way it go, he's not a masculine that's in his divine energy. So with the Emperor here, he's looking over here at this energy. Because like I said, I feel like deep down, that's this person's root. That's this person's root of who they are. Could be very arrogant. Okay, fire sign could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. Spirit is also wanting you to know that the reason why the answer is no, because you guys could be trying to follow your spiritual path. But you do have to pay attention to this toxic energy that may be trying to keep you stagnant. This could also be an energy trying to stop you from reaching your divine partner. Okay. There's that Two of Cups in the reverse again. Very controlling person. They want to keep you stuck. They want to keep you stagnant. They know as long as they have you around, they'll keep you stuck. Look, the Queen of Pentacles definitely represents someone of value. Someone grounded. This person has his back turned on this Queen of Pentacles, though. So his attention is everywhere else because his attention is on himself. Okay, that's why that Emperor is here in the reverse with the Two of Swords and then the King of Wands, but he's looking this way. The Queen of Pentacles is behind him. So this could be someone that they don't value you. They don't pay attention to what they should pay attention to. It's like they have something valuable right there, but instead they direct their attention elsewhere. This person don't want to step up and do what they're supposed to do, but they also don't want to let you go. I also feel like this is some things that this person is holding on within that has nothing to do with you. Okay? Just deep rooted in them. They just have some things that they need to work on. Okay? Let's see. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could also be you allowing them to move on. You know? Allowing them to move to whatever direction they think it is. Let's see. Why is this Emperor in the reverse here? And also, guys, don't, you know, the gender doesn't have to be definite. You know, it could be a feminine in the reverse. Hell, you know. Let's see. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I told you a lot of deep-rooted fears. Like it says, self-doubt, confusion, free will. But it's in the reverse. So this person obviously does not want you to have free will. They control out of fear. Okay, of whatever that is. Whether they have fears within themselves, about themselves, or fears about you. Okay. Two of Swords here. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Lack, worry, assistance. The Dreamer. Let's see what else we got here. Ten of Earth. So yeah, I definitely feel like this person wants you dependent on them. Could be financially. So they want to keep you stuck because they want you to have to depend on them. Hell, maybe your answer has to be no. You know, like maybe if they try to use things to manipulate situations, maybe that's your answer, no. But you got the Ten of Pentacles here and the King of Wands. But like I said, I do also feel like this could be this person energy keeping you stagnant from meeting that, you know, that energy, that divine masculine energy. Look, King of Earth in the reverse. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Okay, was that Two of Swords in the reverse? The Queen of Water in the reverse. So, like I said, if this is in regards to financial stability, one thing about the Queen of Pentacles, she is going to hold hers down. You know, she's going to be secure. She's going to be grounded. So maybe, as you see, she has her head down at the same time. So maybe she's not even noticing that he is going on or going about her business because she's focusing, going about his business because she's focusing on hers. Okay. Nine of Swords was left over there. So this person could definitely be sobbing, crying, sad. Maybe if they even feel like you are moving on. You know, you do have value and you're moving on. Maybe they could, for some of you, they could have money. Prosperity lies ahead. Definitely for you. A personal issue reaches a resolution. What was that? Full moon in Cancer. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Hell, maybe that's what you tell this person. Show the world the real you. Show the world who you really are. But a personal issue reaches a resolution. So there could be something that you're dealing with in regards to the situation that there's going to be a conclusion here. Okay, there's going to be a resolution for you. Maybe this is you staying grounded and staying firm, setting boundaries. I keep replaying everything that happened between us in my mind and it hurts too much. So I definitely feel like that's this person's energy right here. That Nine of Swords. My childhood was difficult and it still affects me. I was let down by people I loved and trusted. So, like I told you, then I'll tell you this person has some deep-rooted stuff that has nothing to do with you. Their childhood, that was before you came along, but whatever it is still rooted in them. They could have had father issues. You know, definitely could have had some father issues. Now, I did see the Empress here. Oh, never mind. I thought I did. In the reverse. But yeah, this person definitely has some childhood issues. Okay. Lot of energy here in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Let's get one more. Losing you is my biggest regret. I feel totally lost and alone now. You deserve better than me. And that's what they're afraid of, guys. They're afraid that you're going to go find better than them. They know you are. You're gorgeous both inside and out. Being around you brings me peace. That's why I also feel like that Hierophant is there, because that can represent spiritual energy, guys. So maybe this person will be around you because they need your energy, okay? That's why codependent people are how they are. That's why obsessive, and possessive people are how they are. They need that energy. Look, I lost myself for a little while. So, and I left when I saw you with someone else. Saw you with someone. So I told you, I do feel like that is what this person's fear is, really, is that you will find someone. You could have found someone and they, you know, they can't let this go, or they can't stand the thought of losing you to someone else. But this person has some, and I do feel like a personal issue reaches a resolution also just indicates that this person has some personal issues that maybe they need to find a resolution for. But you're not the resolution. Okay, and that may be what you need to tell this person here, Sag. All right. But that was your reading. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you are not set to get those notifications. And I will see you guys next time.